I'm James Merkel, resident of Franklin, Tennessee, and low-level software engineer. I have a lot of qualms about electronic voting machines in general, and I'll just be quick and mention that here in Williamson County, on October 26, 2021, no one in here in this room probably remembers or knows this, but something called the Tennessee error happened, and that went national, and it was a Dominion problem, which is why we got rid of the Dominion, and that is that 2/3 of conservative votes were magically being erased and disappeared out of the system, and it was caught by a poll worker with a Post-it note who kept a tick for each person that voted. And of the 300 people that voted or so, only 78 were anywhere in any column of any part of any of the screens, which he also took pictures on his cell phone. So the government, of course, went crazy, and the EAC investigated, and multiple agencies were hired to investigate, and Dominion was demanded for answers. And after stonewalling for a year and a half, and all these people proved that the software did it, and it was part of a variety of different funny errors, Dominion still to this day is like, we don't know what happened. Anyway, so let's see, the last time I was here about this issue, the people that were for the electric voting tabulators were going, oh, it's cheaper because, you know, hand ballots cost more. Let's say there's 150,000 votes in Williamson elections at the high end. Let's say a paper ballot costs $1. Very high, but let's just do that for now. You got 150,000 in ballots. You need a couple ballot counting machines for the whole county, which is typically how it's done. You use a scanner to scan the ballots and manual recounts if needed. And so basically that'd be 150,000 for an election, and yet they say the hand-marked paper ballots cost $475,000, more than the cost of all these voting machines. Anyway, so there's a lot of weird reasons this commission has been pro-electric voting machines when no one in this room probably wants it unless they're an employee of some of these larger companies. And these companies keep getting merged and they keep increasing their prices. So even if you were to say, it's not so bad right now, a couple of years from now, they're going to boil the frog and just increasing the rates and charge more for the special paper that you got to buy that goes with every vote and everything else for these electronic machines. And I just feel it'd be better to go to paper ballots. People trust it more, it's safer, it's done everywhere else, and it gets rid of the nonsense. I have a bunch of documents here that go over everyone's head, but they talk about all the exploits that were found provably by government researchers hired by the federal government.
15 seconds.
Of the Dominion machines. Their crypto keys, where they're stored, the hash algorithms, the encryption algorithms, etc. Anyway, if anyone cares, I've got 8 handouts. And that's it. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.